The recent acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft for around $68 billion is the biggest ever in the tech industry. Microsoft is valued at more than $2.3 trillion, second only to Apple.
Wow.
The takeover of Activision would make Microsoft the world's third-largest gaming company by revenue, behind Tencent and Sony. This mega purchase will definitely bolster Microsoft's competitiveness in mobile gaming and virtual reality technology. In this video, I will explain why this move by Microsoft is a big leap forward to claim a stake in the Metaverse playground and how Meta, formerly known as Facebook, will react to this heavy competition. Stay tuned. Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard creates a new intrigue about the Metaverse, a concept more intertwined within online gaming than anywhere else in modern life. As we all know, within the Metaverse, people can do things that range from simple social interaction to purchasing digital real estate. Gaming will also be at the forefront in this virtual reality world, as many gaming companies are racing to create the parts and pieces that will eventually become part of the Metaverse. According to many analysts, Microsoft made its first major move towards the Metaverse by acquiring a big gaming company that owns many popular gaming titles such as Call of Duty and World of Warcraft. Andrew Ross Sorkin, columnist for the New York Times, describes the Microsoft Activision deal as a coup for the Metaverse. Considering the fact that gaming is now the largest and fastest growing form of entertainment with a massive 3 billion people actively playing, it's no wonder why Microsoft is getting its hands wet in this juicy business. For Microsoft, Activision Blizzard is a big piece of the jigsaw to fulfill its Metaverse dreams. Microsoft's CEO, Satya Nadella, confirmed the company's ambition by saying the deal will play a key role in the development of Metaverse platforms. Daniel Ives, a securities analyst for Wedbush, said, quote, "Microsoft needed to do an aggressive deal given their streaming ambitions and Metaverse strategy." Mr. Ives, however, is not fond of Microsoft's move, as it is just another case of a giant company flexing its muscle rather than investing in innovation and research. Besides the Metaverse significance, Microsoft is also planning on squeezing a hefty benefit out of its latest prized acquisition by tokenizing Activision games using NFTs. Imagine each vanity item in Call of Duty or World of Warcraft converted to an NFT. The dollars will flow endlessly into Microsoft's account as a result of in-game purchases and advertisements. With such a huge potential for monetization in gaming, Microsoft's Activision takeover looks set to position the company on an upward trajectory. The domino effect is evident. As a result of this headline-grabbing acquisition, Microsoft will have a leg up on its rival Sony for the highly sought-after online gaming market. It also helps the software giant to stay ahead of powerful newer competitors in gaming like Amazon and Google. This deal enables Microsoft to have a strong foothold on the mobile gaming market where the company barely competes. Phil Spencer, the chief executive of Microsoft's gaming business, said that whatever the Metaverse might become in the future, gaming will be at the forefront of making that mainstream. For now, he said, the acquisition is about gaining a stronghold in mobile gaming. Of course, this massive deal has to first survive scrutiny from US and European regulators in the coming months. Once the deal is finalized, Microsoft will introduce many Activision games such as Warcraft, Diablo, Call of Duty, and others to its Xbox Game Pass platform. While these games will be available on the Xbox console, they can be further tweaked to enable players to enter the virtual world of Metaverse using Microsoft's HoloLens. These games have a broad appeal, but they haven't been played in virtual reality. The aim is for these users to move seamlessly between different versions of these games within a Microsoft Metaverse. With the acquisition of Activision Blizzard games, Microsoft can now work on seamless integration between Altspace VR, its virtual reality event platform, and its sizable gaming catalog. It is going to be very hard for Meta to compete against established players in the gaming industry such as Microsoft and Epic. Despite this, the social media giant is investing heavily in building out the VR and AR ecosystem to set the foundation for Metaverse gaming. However, antitrust regulators make it super hard for Meta not to make the same marquee purchase as Microsoft. The regulators are restricting Meta not to make another mega acquisition because they thought that the company is aggressively gulping up its competitors in the social media segment. This kind of monopolistic tendency is frowned upon by Washington, D.C. Nevertheless, Microsoft's acquisition of Activision might turn out to be a blessing in disguise for Meta. Seeing Microsoft, another giant, drowning out competition by aggregating, Meta will point a finger to justify its own major acquisition attempt in the future. In order to occupy the top spot in the Metaverse space, Meta is working on Horizon World, its virtual reality platform. The Silicon Valley giant has also developed and published games for its Oculus Rift S and Oculus Quest 2 VR headsets. Despite all these efforts, some are not impressed with Horizon World's initial offering. Kimberly Gedeon from Laptop Mag, after comparing Horizon World and Microsoft's AltSpace VR, found out that Horizon World provided a significantly inferior overall VR experience compared to its counterpart AltSpace VR. But we have to consider the fact that AltSpace VR has been around since 2015 and goes through several years of refinement. On the other hand, Horizon World is released to the public in January 2022 and has so much ground to cover before we consider it a worthy contender. On the plus side for Meta, Kimberly gave a rave review for Horizon World's minigame portals. Even though online gaming platforms are not Meta's forte, it will definitely exploit all of its social media prowess to the maximum to stay ahead of the game. Add to this, Meta's full commitment to the metaverse might make things complicated for Microsoft, which has other priorities besides virtual and augmented reality platforms. By placing a targeted ad that promotes metaverse platforms to its massive 2.9 billion active users, Meta can potentially hook its loyal audience to Horizon World, its virtual reality space, and get a head start. The Microsoft versus Meta battle for the metaverse will likely result in a deadlock, but it may thwart other companies who want to enter this heavily contested Game of Thrones. The bloodthirsty and uncontrollable craving for swallowing up small companies by big multinational conglomerates are getting out of control these days. Microsoft already has Bethesda, and before that Minecraft. Sony, another multinational conglomerate, has Valkyrie Entertainment and Insomniac in its pocket. Meta also bought up many VR and game developers, including those who are specialized in fitness apps. This is going to hurt those small startups who want to venture into the metaverse world and create healthy competition within this uncharted territory of a virtual enigma. It seems that everyone keeps promising the metaverse to be an open and cross-platform arena. At the same time, we see moves like big tech swallowing up another company with much lower means in order to have a large slice of the pie. If you want to know about Meta's future ambition and what it means for the entire virtual and augmented reality industry, check out my video that I published earlier. So, who do you fancy for the metaverse crown? And do you think that other players might have something to say about it? Give us your opinion and let us know what you feel. If you like our content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Until I'll catch you on the next one, cheers!